But will the CDC follow? Wicked weather, mudslides, and floods sweep through homes and block roads out west. Canes fans are ready to rock. The question is whether the Gators will chomp back. And a seagull of trouble. What shattered a windshield in the middle of the day? It turns out the culprit had wings and a shell-covered sidekick. All right, good morning, South Florida. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Tavares Jones.
And I'm Alex Diarmas. Today in Florida at 10 starts right now.
This is 7 News Today in Florida.
Here's a live view across South Florida on this Friday morning. We are off to a really nice start on this Friday, finally.
Let's hope it stays this way. Let's get you a check of area weather as you start your day. Meteorologist Jackson Dill in the Plex with a first look forward. Hey, Jackson, good morning.
Hey, Tavares and Alex, good morning to you. It definitely is a good morning out there as we are waking up to lots of sunshine. And we're going to keep it pretty dry throughout much of today with mostly sunny skies. Late today, though, mid-afternoon through the evening hours, there will be that potential for some passing showers and thunderstorms. Overall, though, lots of dry time before we get there. Temperatures top off mainly into the low 90s, a little bit milder across the Florida Keys, mid to upper 80s there. Also with the sunshine, just the occasional spotty shower chance. We have dry air starting to surge in from the north and west. Tropical moisture starting to move out to our east. That's resulting in really abundant sunshine all across the area, just some offshore clouds and some fading showers off the east coast. Northwest wind will keep those showers offshore over at least the next few hours. Also aiding in quickly warming temperatures. And compared to this time yesterday, Fort Lauderdale is 9 degrees warmer because it is dry. And temperature right now in Fort Lauderdale is at 84. Same for Key West and Marathon. All of your full weekend forecasts coming up.
And now 10 o'clock in the first on 7. It's a case dismissed for a suspended Miami-Dade officer when a judge agrees with his stand your ground defense. As the state now prepares to appeal this ruling, the officer hopes it will help other first responders in similar cases.
7's Faith Graham is in Miramar with those details.
We did it, man. Congratulations. Yeah, we did it.
Well, it's been mentally tough since, I had to pull out my gun and take action.
Suspended Miami-Dade police officer Jose Mateo breathing a sigh of relief after learning the manslaughter charge against him has been dropped.
I've had faith that I did my job, that I did what I was supposed to do.
Mateo was one of 4 law enforcement officers charged following a deadly shootout in Miramar nearly 6 years ago.
And it was unfortunate and very sad that lives were lost, innocent lives.
It happened in December 2019 when 2 masked gunmen robbed a Coral Gables jewelry store, then carjacked and kidnapped 27-year-old UPS driver Frank Ordonez. The chase ending on Miramar Parkway, where police surrounded the truck and a shootout erupted, killing both robbers, Ordonez, and an innocent bystander. Mateo was initially charged in Ordonez's death, but that charge now dropped under Florida's Stand Your Ground law.
I'm just numb at the whole thing. I'm trying to digest my feelings and my thought process, and it comes back to disappointment.
The case dismissed because, according to the courts, the state has not established by clear and convincing evidence that defendant did not have a right or reasonable belief that his use of deadly force was necessary to prevent imminent death or great bodily harm to himself or another. The Broward State Attorney's Office, however, says it is their belief that stand your ground immunity does not apply in matters involving innocent bystanders like Frank Ordonez and Richard Cutshaw, who presented no danger to officers. In this incident, 2 innocent men were killed and the lives of numerous other innocent bystanders were endangered. The cases against the other 3 officers are still pending, and the state tells us they plan on appealing yesterday's decision. In Miramar, Faith Graham, Today in Florida.
A South Florida teen honored after a deadly diving accident. The Plantation Fire Department and community members gathering Thursday to honor 17-year-old Cameron Rue. His dreams of joining their ranks as a firefighter one day unfortunately cut short. So the station helped his vision come to life alongside loved ones. Students and staff at Archbishop McCarthy High School held a memorial this week. It's one of several other events in South Florida honoring the teen after he passed away during a...
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there behind his seat, and Good morning, good morning, good morning, all you beautiful people out there across the lands. I know there's a lot going on in the studio. We got a little bit of buffer and they're trying to fix some of the issues in the network. As you know, we're still working on that in the building in downtown Miami here. There's a lot going on. I'm just going to tell you right now. So bear with us today. The fiber networks are being upgraded in our studio, and that should happen here into Monday, Tuesday. Please bless us with that, because we know thousands of people coming to our live stream are going, come on now, let's get it fixed, AT&T. Let's get it going in the building right now. We need it rocking and rolling. We got a lot to dive into today, and I want you guys to understand something. I'm going to show you a lot of clips today. I'm going to show you a lot of different things that you might not really know. I'm going to dive into a lot of things in here that's new in the building, some new updates. We're going to talk about Candace Owens. We're going to dive into a lot. But first and foremost, it's Friday the 19th. Everybody in the building right now, welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. And we greatly appreciate you. And I know the buffering's going on in the system right now. I know the shit is going crazy. I know they're fixing this system. If you're just joining us right now, if you're first time watching, put first time in the building right now. Let us know you're here for the first time. And yes, I know people come in the chat right now, the buffering and the craziness. You guys can hear me okay? Put a Y in the chat right now. We're talking about a lot of things today. Let me get to the headlines. I want you guys to understand. I appreciated all the people coming to the chat right now. Obviously, hundreds and thousands of people joining our show on a daily basis. We love and appreciate you. Downtown Miami, we're live right now. Let me get to the headlines. We're going to talk about Candace Owens. We're going to talk about a lot of things in here right now. Let me show you who's subscribing today in the building right now. We got 71,959 subscribers. So if you're in the building right now, subscribe to the damn channel and watch that thing go up. You're going to hear this noise.
New subscriber.
When you subscribe to the damn channel, let me tell you something right now. Right now, if you're watching live, smack that like button. Let's get to 72,000. We need right now 61 subscribers. Wait, hold on. I did my math wrong right now. We need 40 subscribers now, because it's ticking up. I'm seeing an update. We appreciate you. Now let's get into it right now. Let me get to the headlines real quick. Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens relationship. People in the chat right now, how the hell are you feeling? Can we get a Charlie Kirk chant in the chat right now? If you're not a fan, that's okay. Listen, we appreciate great people. I don't care what side you're on, Republican, Democrat. But if you're a Charlie Kirk supporter and you appreciate what he did right now, you got any love in your heart right now, put Charlie Kirk in the chat. Let YouTube know what the hell we're talking about as everybody dives into the building right now. We want people to know what's going on. And I know right now, if you're just joining us right now, some of this shit going on with the buffering. I'm going to get into it right now. Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens relationship. We're going to talk about Jimmy Kimmel. Get suspended indefinitely. Was that a good decision? Was it screwed up? Was it a great decision? Was it smart for, people in the background to get involved? Did Trump get involved? Was ABC involved? What happened there? We're going to dive into that, different networks and what people are talking about. We're also going to go into, did Charlie Kirk have tension with Israel? The leaders of Israel. Talk about that. Charlie Kirk shooter, was he a Republican or was he a Democrat? Okay, obviously we know Tyler Robinson was dating a transgender. We got a lot to talk about today in the building, so let's dive right into it. Let me get to some of these clips that I just got to show you what's going on, how you feeling right now. We're going to start off with this right now, what Candace Owens had to say. Let's take a look.
My friend was shot in the neck, and I'm just not really in the state right now to be polite when it comes to the answers that I am demanding, okay? I will catch more lawsuits to get the truth out about Charlie Kirk if I have to. Okay, it's all these people have is threats, lawsuits, contracts, lawyers. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. Truly, I am done. I'm done, okay? I'm done. That's it. It took Charlie Kirk dying for me to literally, I want you to know, F you. Like, truly, I mean that. I don't care. I'll expose everything. You guys who are watching know what I know. So tell the truth. Just tell the truth for once in your miserable lives. Okay, I need to calm down. I told the priest I would chill.
Listen, Candace Owens is out there saying a lot of things right now. People in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. Candace Owens is opening up, and we thought, look, after Charlie Kirk, something happened to him, say, hey, are people going to be quiet now? Are people going to be scared to talk? Are Republicans going to be scared to talk? Are Democrats going to be scared to talk? Independents out there in the chat right now. If you're Republican in the chat, put an R right now in the building. If you're a Democrat, put a D in the chat right now. Yes, you're joining us right now. I know the damn buffering is going on in the building. We're working on fixing all that. AT&T is coming in the building to fix all that shit, and I appreciate you. Hit that damn like button and subscribe right now. Shout out to the 500 people in the damn building right now.
Make some noise!
And let me tell you how much I love and appreciate you right now. I got some giveaways, and let me tell you something. You're going to see a lot of crazy stuff going on here with our viewership. You're going to see all the sponsors coming up right there at the bottom of the screen. So if you want to join our show, become part of our show, join the Mesa Mob. If you want to become a sponsor of the show, let me know. Send us an email. All you got to do is go to contact@brandonmasonshow.com. So let's get into it right now, people. Candace Owens. She came out several years ago now as a big-time Trump supporter, right? Big-time Trump supporter. And if you're a Trump supporter, put Trump in the building right now. And if you're not, put impeach. You love Trump? Put Trump in the chat right now. Let me see all the damn messages popping up in the damn building right now. And if you're not a Trump supporter right now, then put impeach. I want to see how you're feeling right now. I see all the people coming to the chat right now. I appreciate you. Smack that damn like button. And by the way, as I get ready to show more of these clips, if we get to 100 likes in the next 30 seconds on this video right now, I'll give $100 out to a lucky person in the chat right now. All you got to do if you're watching live, double tap your screens right now, people. iPhones, Androids, hit that like button, run it up right now. Let me get to some of these clips I want to show you. Candace Owens starts going into Charlie Kirk, the relationship, Israel. Was there something going on where Charlie Kirk and Israel had tension? Was there something going on where Charlie Kirk couldn't really speak up for what he wanted to speak up on? And I'm going to show you some of these clips right now after Candace Owens speaks. Let's take a look.
The response to me asking these questions, it is like, if you want to know why everyone hates like rabid supporters of Israel, it's because they never change their tune, right? They're like in the comments being like, Bill Ackman, sue her, take her money, just take her money. That's it. That's how we win. This is what they always do. They threaten to sue you. They threaten to smear you, to libel you. All of us, collectively, the globe, we're tired of you guys, okay? It's always about money, threats, all of this stuff. It's ridiculous. Do what we say or we'll ruin your life. We're going to call up all our friends and we'll just start writing hit pieces about you and we'll destroy you. Do what we say or we'll have you canceled. We'll have your sponsorships dropped. Do what we say or we'll make sure that you're fired. We'll put pressure so that you can't earn an income. If you're still not going to listen to us and you survive that, we're going to sue you for everything you have. You guys suck, okay? We don't care about your money. We are tired of it. This reveals who you are, not who I am. The truth should be enough. I've offered him my platform. If there is more you'd like to say, Bill, things you'd like to clarify, again, my platform is yours, even though I know you're so highfalutin and above us. He even says in that tweet, by the way, he's like, and the fact that she monetized her video, something along those lines, like talking about yesterday's episode, oh my God, how can she read ads? Oh, are you the same Bill Ackman that made an absurd amount of money while we were in COVID lockdowns and we couldn't work? Are you the same Bill Ackman who like turned that into like billions? I'm pretty sure you are. So maybe check yourself, okay? I'm so sick of this. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. Are we allowed to do that? Or are you going to sue me? You're going to crush me. You're going to impoverish us all. Why are you guys like this is my question. Laura Loomer in too. Like this is like how Bill, I guess, wins the argument. They're like, Bill Ackman gave $1 million, Candace. What did you give? What did you give? I don't know. 2 years of my effing life to Charlie? Helping him build things? Why is everything about money to you? Why do you think having money makes you a decent human being? Why are you so soulless? What is wrong with you? Do you understand that spiritually something is wrong with you? If your instinct, just so you guys know, regular people don't behave like that. I want you to know, because I don't think you recognize your own flaws. When regular people have like a little tiff, they just have a conversation, okay? So like if I have a disagreement and I say, it's not what I did, I don't say, I'm going to destroy your life, okay? I'm going to make you lose your job and I'm going to sue you, okay? That's a demonic force that lives in you. But you have to know.
You get what's going on right now, where Candace Owens is breaking it down. She's like, look, let me tell you what's really going on. Candace Owens is putting her life at risk. Let me tell you right now, people in the chat right now, you get what I'm saying right now. She's putting her life on the line. She was close with Charlie Kirk. And she's saying right now, if he said something, shout out to the 1,000 people in the building right now.
Make some noise!
I love and appreciate. If you're watching live right now, subscribe to this channel right now. Let's hit 72,000 subscribers. 15 people right now. Hit that subscribe button. Bang, here it comes.
News. subscriber.
I want to tell you guys something right now. I'm watching this, and I want to tell you, Charlie Kirk said a lot of things. And the debating part about Charlie Kirk, I've been watching this for days. I want to come on here and give you the honest opinion. Charlie Kirk debated in a very strong way, and he had to choose a stance. It's very difficult to get up there and go, hey, and it's easy for me because, look, it's like, are you black or white? I'm both, right? It's a gray area for me. Black and white. Call it like it is. If you're black, things kind of feel like it's pointing at you like, hey, I'm supporting black people. If you're white, you're like, hey, hold on, I'm supporting white people. And by the way, shout out to you guys, 72,000 subscribers in the freaking building right now.
New subscriber.
We love and appreciate you right now. Smack that like button. Hold on a second. If you're watching live, because we hit 72,000, I'm going to give all you guys a chance to make some big money right now. If you're watching live, if we get to 500 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky person $500 right now in the chat. Take a look, moderators. See where we're at right now. If we get to 500 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky person $500 in the chat. All you got to do is double tap your screens right now. Here we go. Countdown starts now. You guys know if they do it, moderators, let me know because I will give that money out immediately. Love and appreciate you. I'm watching it run up right now. Let me get to this piece right now I want to talk about. I want to show you some clips real quick. I want to talk about their relationship, Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens, but I want to show you something. Let's take a look.
You don't understand, like, the divinity of him tweeting that. Like,
I'm living in the 21st century. It was something mean to
Charlie Kirk with Candace Owens having a good time. In the car, having a good time with his girl, right? Having a good time, man. It's like you can't always point the finger. You can't just say someone's a racist just because he's speaking his mind. Speaking his mind. I'm going to show you a clip right now you probably haven't seen. Let me tell you right now. I don't give a damn if you are a Republican, if you're a Democrat, if you're a Charlie Kirk supporter, if you're not a Charlie Kirk supporter. This world has a lot of people that do a lot of fucked up things. Let's be honest right now in the chat, right? If you're with me and you're watching for the first time, put first time in the chat. And yes, we haven't been live for a couple days. We're fixing the networks in a damn building. Over 1,000 people in here right now. There's going to be a lot of people coming in here right now. So smack that damn like button because I greatly appreciate you. Without you, there is no freaking show. There's nothing going on. So bear with me right now. A lot of things are happening. If you're here for the first time, subscribe to this damn channel right now. Over 2,000 people on the live stream right now. Take a look at this clip.
I've been working with Charlie since 2017. We held the first Black Leadership Summit at the White House for Black conservatives to go. Never has happened in the history of the country. Charlie's idea, the white man you talking about, his idea was to galvanize. And you know who helped us do it? For you suckers out there, you know who helped us do it? We got one black man to donate us money to get all those kids out. We pay every single one of their airfare. We put them up in a hotel, and some of them ain't never been to the White House before. Some of them ain't never put on a dress before. They ain't never had an occasion where they can dress up before. We paid for every one of them to get there. One black man gave 20 grand. Who was helping us raise money to get black people to the White House? White people. The man that stood next to me that would go to fundraiser to fundraiser, the woman that stood next to me to go from fundraiser to fundraiser to tell people about the mission that Charlie Kirk started was number white people. And then you turn around, that man ain't never been racist to me. Charlie ain't got a racist bone in his body. Y'all Negroes don't want to hear the truth from a black man. The funny thing is, you claim that it's bad that people are honoring Charlie Kirk, and he was much better of a man than George Floyd.
Here we go. Okay, you guys watching right now, put a Y in the chat if you agree with that. We're going to talk about this right now, okay? And let me tell you something. George Floyd, I'm not saying George Floyd had to die because he definitely should not have. And shout out to all the people subscribing right now because let me tell you something, the show is blowing up. We got subscribers, we got networks, we got sponsors. Because of you, this show is doing a lot of help. Let me tell you something, show is blowing up crazy. Thank you. That's first and foremost, thank you. Let me tell you that. Without you, there's no fucking show. Right? Let's be honest right now. And you see all the subscribers coming in right now, over 2,000 people in the building. Smack that like button, become part of what we do, and moderators in the chat. Show some love right now to those people. If you've been here before, I see your names coming in. Shout out to Jonathan Frucci from my hometown. We appreciate you. Thank you. Drop your states in the chat right now. Where are you from? As I get ready to go through a bunch of shit, I want to say something to you guys right now watching live. Let me tell you something. Shout out to the people. I don't care if you come in and you don't like what I talk about. You come all the time. I appreciate you. Right? I would shout people out. Our moderators, Pipple Mama, Tracy, Candy, all love to you. Christina got that new job. Back in the building. We appreciate you. Chrome, we appreciate you. Vaughn, Brittany in the building. Fat Boy J, what's going on, Fat Boy J? I owe you a game right now. Online, Madden. Hey, look, I beat you a couple times. You came back and beat me last time. I owe you a game. I didn't forget about you in the building right now. Smack that like button, subscribe. I'm about to get into some things right now. George Floyd was not the ideal role model. Let's be honest, right? I don't care if you're white, black, Spanish. He wasn't the role model. He didn't have to go, though, right? He didn't have to go. Whether or not it was the drugs, whether it was the knee on the neck from the officer, it doesn't matter. He didn't have to go. He was not a role model. Do you want your kids to do it? Do you want your kids to live how George Floyd lived? I'm just saying. Charlie Kirk, I looked at all his messages. I'm going to show you some stuff right now. Candace Owens broke it down. I'm going to go in that in a second. But let me show you a couple clips I just got to show you. It is so important to watch what this man did, what this man said, and how he operated was so damn important. And he kind of went over things that people didn't go over. Take a look at this clip, people. Watch this clip right now, please.
One thing that white people and black people have different biologically.
Don't change the question of this, like DNA-wise, we are different.
No, we're not. That's a lie. It has been disproven. Front page of National Geographic 6 months ago. Racism created by society. If you look at DNA independently in a science laboratory, they cannot distinguish between a black person or a white person if they look at just the DNA, because the only difference is the melanin. It has been disproven. Race is a social construct that I want to break out of.
I showed that damn clip last week, and we were buffering like crazy. I was pissed off. Do you realize this, people? Your DNA, a white person, a black person, it's the same. The only difference is the melanin of your skin. If you're watching live right now, you hear what I'm saying, you agree with me, smack that damn like button, subscribe right now. If you're a good person, smack that like button, subscribe right now. Over 3,000 people in the damn building.
New subscriber.
If you subscribe today, let me know in the chat. I just subscribed today. Okay, in the chat right now, you Republican or Democrat? Let me see it right now. I'm going to go over some stuff I want you guys to understand. Over 3,000 people in the live stream right now. We're talking about something that's freaking important. I'm going to show you this clip right now, what's going on, how people are getting all crazy, hot and heavy. We're going to talk about Jimmy Kimmel in a second. We're talking about Charlie Kirk right now, though. In the chat right now, you're Republican or Democrat, let us know how you're feeling right now. I'm going to show you some clips you got to see right now. I want to see how you feel about this. We got people out here doing some crazy shit. Does this make sense, yes or no?
Never get it down! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Now, in the chat, was that a Republican or a Democrat asking for a friend? And yes, I'm making it comedy because we got to lighten up, people. We got to fucking lighten up. Like, I'm making it a little bit of a comedy because we got to fucking lighten up. Let's be honest right now, people in the chat. You know what I'm talking about. Was that person a Republican or a Democrat? Right? Out there. We got, just so you know, we got transgenders coming on the show. I don't give a damn what you are. I don't care if you're white, you're black, you're Spanish, you're a transgender, you're skinny, you're fat, you got blue hair, you got red. You know what I like? I like good people. I like respectful people. You know what I'm saying? You walk around, you're a respectful person. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. Watch it again.
Never get it down! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
What I'm saying is this. People will defend that. Why would you defend that? You're defacing property. Like, you just can't do dumb things, right? Charlie Kirk passed away, shot in the neck, obviously, by Tyler Robinson. Now they're saying no. They're saying it wasn't him. I got clips I'm going to show you today. You got to see. Then we got another clip I'm going to show you right now. We're going to talk about violence, some of these things. Take a look at this one real quick. Tell me how you feel.
Oh my God. Everybody has to. Not because of my name is Charlie.
Fuck that nigga. You're gonna get expelled.
This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of behavior, okay? Whether you're white, you're black. I just showed you both because people come in the show and say, oh my God, I gotta show both. Show a white person and a black person doing shit that makes no sense, right? You're gonna get up there and act senseless. Someone just passed away and they didn't go up there, didn't hurt anybody. Here's my problem. People come in the chat. You know how I'm feeling. If you're a Trump supporter, put Trump in the chat right now. If you're not a Trump supporter, put impeach. 3,500 people in the building right now.
New subscriber.
If you just subscribed today in the chat, put I just subscribed. I got a lucky gift going out to a lucky person in the chat today. I usually pin all your freaking messages. Because of our network going on in the damn building right now, I can't pin all your messages because the shit is acting crazy. I'll be completely honest with you. I spilled the coffee all over my desk this morning. That was a problem. I usually wake up in the morning, get to my studio. I get in the shower at night. I get in the shower in the morning. My wife, to my actual, tell you the honest truth right now, I woke up this morning. I get in the shower in the morning, get to work. Guess what? This morning I woke up at like 6:54. I left my house at 7:01. I got ready in 5 minutes. I threw this white t-shirt on and these shorts I got right here from blackcrest.com. By the way, blackcrest.com. Get your ass out there. Use the code Brandon15, Brandon20, Brandon25. They got a bunch of them. I got my damn black Crest shorts on. I threw my t-shirt on and threw my jacket on. You know, my red jacket in here. And I had to get my ass in here. Why? Because I woke up late. People in the damn chat. I'm just telling you right now, if you're watching live, I'm breaking it down for you and I split the show on my damn desk. I got sponsors going to become all in here. We're putting in next week. So let me tell you something. I greatly appreciate you. Now, let me get to this right now. Let me show you another clip of Candace Owens, how she was feeling. I want to get your honest opinion on what she's talking about right now. I'm going to show you a clip here that you got to see. Okay, let's get to this right now. This is very sad. If you're watching this right now, listen to this. It's very sad. I want you to listen to the story, how he died and what happened. Watch this. People have not seen this. Take a look right now.
Here's what Erica wants me to relate on Sunday. This is going to be the hard part, but maybe also the comfort on Sunday. There. This is going to be the hard part, but maybe also the comforting part. Charlie Kirk was literally like a son to me. I have 3 sons. He was like my 4th son. My 3 sons are a little bit older than Charlie. He was like my 4th son. So when he was hit, if your son got hit, what would you do? What would you do? I got in the car. Because if there was any way I could save him, I had to do something. I couldn't just take him. You guys got it. So they got him into the side of the car. It was an SUV. It was the SUV we took over. And I'm on one side, and there's actually some video of this. Somebody was taking video of this. I'm on one side of the car, the right side, and they're getting Charlie in. So I run over to the other side, but the guy who was dragging him in is now blocking that entrance. So at that point, I run around to the back. I pop the back gate open, and I jump in the back. The car lurches forward. Apparently somebody jumped in the car. So the car lurches forward. So I almost fall out of the car, or the SUV. Then I grab the thing and close it. And there's 5 of us in the car now. Justin's driving. Dan is up front with the GPS. Rick has got him. Rick's on my left. And Brian is there. And I'm coming over the back seat. And Charlie's laid out in front, just right in front of me. And Charlie's so tall, we can't close the door. We drove 4 miles, I don't know, it's 4 something miles, all the way to the hospital with the door open. To this day, I don't know how Brian stayed in the car, because we're just go. We're trying to stop the bleeding. You saw it. And I'm yelling, come on, Charlie, come on. Meanwhile, my phone is still on. My son and daughter-in-law are hearing this whole thing. And a security team, again, Justin, Dan, Brian, and Rick, they love Charlie. But they were much cooler than I mean, they're just carrying out, they're calmly, but they're swiftly doing exactly what they were trained to do.
I know it's
Rick
boring.
starts praying out loud. I'm praying out loud. We're yelling, come on, let's go. My son's hearing all this. And we're doing the best we can to navigate traffic. This is not a highway. We're on surface streets. And suddenly there's an ambulance coming toward us. And there was conversation in the car. Should we stop? We're like, No, just keep going. Just keep going. The doctor later said that was the right thing to do. Ambulance goes by us. We're still heading to the hospital, trying to get there. At one point, somebody says, let's get there in one piece because we're cutting through intersections. We're just beeping the horn. This is not a emergency vehicle. There's no lights. There's none of this. And I go, we got to start CPR. So I try and start that. Now, Charlie wasn't there. His eyes were fixed. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking past me right into eternity. He was with Jesus already. He was killed instantly and felt absolutely no pain. That's what I was told later. But of course we had to try. And by the way, there was just nothing any of us could do about it. We were giving him CPR, but nothing was happening. It wasn't like if we had better first aid or we had better medical facilities or we were faster to the hospital, we could have saved him. We couldn't. So if that's any comfort at all, Charlie didn't suffer. He was gone. He was with Jesus, absent from the body, present with the Lord.
That is a story. If you're watching live right now in the building, I apologize. Got a little blurry there at the end. If you're watching live, shout out to the 4,000 people in the building right now.
Subscriber.
You're watching live, smack that like button right now. You want to make some money right now? I got a chance here. If we get 1,000 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky person right now $1,000 in the chat. If you're watching live, double tap your screens right now. This is an important conversation. Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens, okay? She's speaking out and she's putting her freaking life on the line right now. And all these clips I'm about to show you right now that you guys didn't see, I want you guys to take a look at. Listen to this right now, people. This shit's important. Double tap your screens. Listen in.
Was telling the truth even about Jeffrey Epstein. Take a listen.
Epstein, with his little friend Ghislaine and Ghislaine's father, Robert Maxwell, who was obviously a spy of the Israeli intelligence agencies, but there was something else going on here. Epstein was not some sort of whiz kid hedge fund manager. Epstein was playing a part. Epstein was a LARPer. Epstein was cast for a specific role, and he played it really well. The sweatpants and the Harvard jacket, the kind of disheveled hair, looking as if he was so smart and above the clouds that he was doing advanced mathematic equations on the back of napkins. But if you actually go into some of the videos of people that met with Epstein at the time, they said he was awfully unimpressive when it came to finance and markets and economics. And it's nothing new that if you're in the intel agencies, you want to try and get as much blackmail on powerful people as possible. Easy, not hard. And this is no longer just speculation. First of all, the evidence that shows that Epstein was a creation of either Mossad, Israeli intelligence, American intelligence, Saudi intelligence, or maybe he was just a hired gun. Maybe he was just the guy that countries would go to and park a couple $100 million and say, hey, can you get one of the members of the royal family with a 13-year-old so we can get them to do what we want to do? Members of Congress are actively being blackmailed. The Epstein playbook is being used on a daily basis. Jeffrey Epstein was not a financier. He was not a hedge fund manager. Jeffrey Epstein was a key player in a multi-decade...
This is crazy. Listen, Candace Owens now is leaking a bunch of information. I'm just telling you right now, people in the chat, if you're watching the building right now, you'll understand we're live every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. with live guests and everything. We got a transgender calling into the show. Next week, we got to fix all the internet networks in here because we want it to be sharp and crystal clear. We want to hear what you got to say, but we want to hear what they got to say about the relationships behind maybe what the shooter was going through. You're going to want to hear that right now. I'm just saying you're going to want to hear that. Now, we have people going to Starbucks, okay, ordering coffee and they're saying, what's your name? They're going, oh, Charlie Kirk. And Starbucks, this is what we're seeing right now in a live video. And again, I'm not hating on Starbucks, love of Starbucks. You might like it or not. The people were saying, no, we cannot print Charlie Kirk's name on the coffee. Do you agree with that right now? They cannot put Charlie Kirk's name on the coffee. I'm like, well, why not? And it's like, because that's not your name. How do you know? Obviously, if everybody shows up saying Charlie Kirk, they're not going to say that. But let's watch this clip, people. Tell me if you agree or disagree with this. All of a sudden, she's like, I don't want the damn coffee. You can't put Charlie Kirk on the cup. I don't want it. The printers are not allowing them the right to print Charlie Kirk's name on the coffee. And they're like, why? They said it's political. I mean, look, it wasn't this poor girl's fault behind the counter. She's not out there like, she doesn't want you to do it. It's the Starbucks policy right now. This is what we're saying, quote unquote, allegedly, we got to say, just in case, allegedly, you can't go to Starbucks. I want you guys to try it today. Go to Starbucks, get your coffee, and say, what's your name? Say Charlie Kirk. And if you're watching live in the building, double tap your screens and subscribe right now. I want to see right now who's in the damn building right now watching this damn show. If you're in the chat right now watching the show, we ready. Look, let me show you how many people subscribed just now. We started the show today at 71,000 subscribers, 72,382.
New subscriber.
Because of you guys, the damn show is rocking and rolling. Thank you. We got a lot to dive into right now. I got a lot more clips to show you some new shit you haven't seen with Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk, some new things. I'm going to get into Jimmy Kimmel in just 1 second. But let's take a look at this for a second. She gets up there and she's explaining some things. And I'm like, I look at it and I see people saying this person's a racist. This person, what makes someone a racist? It's when someone talks bad about certain people, right? About a certain culture because of their race. If somebody's not doing the right thing, they got to call it out. Like this guy getting up here and doing this. I'll show this clip again. People just join us. People said this was wrong. They said, oh, no, you're a racist. This doesn't make sense. Take a look.
Oh my God. Everybody has my name is Charlie.
Oh, buddy. Fuck that nigga. You're gonna get expelled, dude.
And he did get expelled. He did get expelled for going up there and putting on a show, a little act. We said freedom of speech you should have. Then we said doing that you should. But sometimes in life, come on now. Yeah, you should have freedom of speech. You should be able to say what you want to say. But there's certain points in life where you make somebody, a culture, a business, a location, a school in this matter look very bad, right? And so they're like, why would you do that? He gets expelled, right? You get expelled. Now I want to ask you guys a question. Can you date someone that's a Republican if you're a Democrat? Or can you date someone that's a Democrat if you're a Republican? Charlie Kirk, explain this. I want to hear what you guys got to say about this.
The question, my girlfriend and I have differing political beliefs, so how should we handle our relationship when we have a lot of the same values but differing political beliefs?
Do you want the truth?
Yeah.
Do not marry this girl. Do not marry someone that you cannot talk about the daily news with. You guys can laugh at it. Do not build a life with somebody where you cannot agree on what daily news channel to watch. As someone who is married, when you have to instill values in a child, you cannot have the first elemental issue at 7 a.m. when you turn on the radio or a podcast to be disagreement. You got enough of that already in a home.
Yeah.
You need to have harmony. Build a life with someone where you have agreement on the macro issues. You can have disagreement on the micro issues. You need to agree on religion. You need to agree on eternity. You need to agree on political matters. You could disagree on what type of food you like. That's micro. You could disagree on bedtime, right? You could disagree on the type of cars or where you vacation. That is micro. Macro, you must be in alignment. A house divided can't stand. And so that's the point, is that there must be harmony. So I'm a big believer in macro agreement. I'm not trying to rock your world here, but do not try to change your girlfriend or your future fiance or wife politically.
How do you guys feel about that? Dating somebody, we're going to do a whole show on this, by the way, dating someone who's on the opposite side of the spectrum of what you believe. If you're a Republican, can you date a Democrat? And I'm not just saying who's got someone who goes, I got some beliefs. I'm saying a true Republican, a true Democrat, can they date? Because first it's like, oh, that girl's pretty, right? You might see a beautiful girl walking down the street. Then you're having dinner and she tells you could be Republican, and she tells you, oh, Kamala was so much better. You might be like, wait a second, this is going to go sideways real fast, right? In the chat, this could be true. Let me know in the chat how you're feeling right now. Smack that like button right now. By the way, we're almost at 600 likes. Our goal right now to get to 700 likes right now. Subscribe to this damn channel. We are rocking and rolling. We got live guests, people calling into the show. I want to show you guys a couple more things today I'm going to dive into. Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens let it be known a couple things I'm going to show you. Let's take a look at this real quick about. She said, you're not replacing Charlie Kirk. No one is. And then she talks about Israel and some things right here. I want to show you something. Tell me how you feel.
Allegedly. It isn't allegedly that this is his family members telling me these details, but it is definitely, allegedly what they say until we can hear both sides. Lance, they told us, went to live with his relatives, so no longer in the house with his mother and father. Again, allegedly. His parents kicked him out junior year of high school because he was problematic. He allegedly has a lot of issues with drinking. That Christmas, approximately 3 years ago, he almost overdosed. He graduates high school, and then essentially the extended family says, we can't keep you in our home because of his behavior. Just this past Easter Sunday, they are telling me that he showed up on drugs and he was spouting out of his mouth about political stuff. And at this point, they felt that he could not be around children. Lance's family is telling me that they are not buying the current story and that they feel that more people are involved. He turned 22, they told me, back in August, and that he was, as I said, very into this dark web stuff. They told us that Tyler and him had been living together for at least a year, that they had not met Tyler, despite the fact that Lance had wanted to foster that meeting, that the two of them, this couple, Tyler and Lance, were living in that townhome that is owned by Lance's family, and that Tyler was paying rent to Lance. And Lance then, of course, was forwarding that payment to them. People are saying, who live in the neighborhood, that they noticed some unusual traffic. And this individual family member said to me, yup, we are hearing the exact same thing, that they would prod that narrative further. But there was some unusual traffic, a lot of cars that were seen outside leading up to the shooting, in the days before the shooting or the week before this shooting. I'll straighten out that timeline for you and get real specific, because I will pin down when exactly this was happening. But leading up to the shooting, that there were unusual traffic in the driveway where Tyler Robinson and Lance lived. Cars that were not recognized in the neighborhood. This was not a couple that hosted people. It wasn't like they were expecting them to have parties. And so
like, she's giving this background information, right? And she's kind of standing up for it and going, hey, wait a second. And I'm telling you, here's the part that's a little confusing for me. Like, Candace Owens went from being a massive Republican, right? And all the black people hate her. Then she started saying some stuff that she was like, she didn't agree with Trump and didn't. And now she's going back saying, look, Charlie Kirk was her friend, one of her great friends, did a lot of great things with him, traveled, did a lot of cool things, experiences together. And now, obviously, big time Charlie Kirk supporter. Now she's like, wait a second, what's going on? She's standing up here saying that it's like Israel, there's something going on with Israel. How do you guys feel about it? Is something that Israel is doing that we don't know about? In the chat, yes or no. Let's take a look at this last clip before I dive. Jimmy Kimmel getting fired. We're about to talk about that right now. So stay right there. Watch this clip.
Those of you who think that you are going to replace Charlie Kirk, okay? Kings are born. You don't just get to depose and tell us that we're going to follow this individual, okay? I'm one of the Masons of Turning Point USA. You put a shill in Charlie Kirk's chair, in Charlie Kirk's company, and you try to tell us to follow that individual, I will be an enemy of you. There will be nothing that can stop me, okay? And I want you guys to understand, this is not a threat. This is a promise. There will be nothing that can stop me. I will release every single text message. So to those of you who are trying that, I'm seeing the messages, I am telling you to back off right now. Like right now, don't do it, okay? Don't you think about it. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you were that were exerting pressure. Don't you pretend to be noble now and say nice things about Charlie Kirk and think you're going to slide into his chair, okay? Over my dead body, which I'm sure can be arranged.
Listen to this, people. So she's saying a lot of people, even on the Republican side now, trying to step in the chair and say, hey, look, let me take that seat. Let me take that throne, that they didn't really appreciate Charlie Kirk as much as she did. That's what she's saying right now. She's got receipts. She's got messages. She even has the clip here. I didn't show you guys yet how she actually spoke with the family of actually the transgender, the shooter's boyfriend, quote unquote. We're going to go into in just 1 second some of the clips I didn't show you on here today because I had to be careful on what I was showing you. But when I pull this stuff up, I'm just saying, I get where she's coming from, and she is not playing right now.
The response to me asking these questions, it is like, if you want to know why everyone hates like rabid supporters of Israel, it's because they never change their tune, right? They're like in the comments being like, Bill Ackman, sue her, take her money, just take her money. That's it. That's how we win. This is what they always do. They threaten to sue you. They threaten to smear you, to libel you. All of us, collectively, the globe, we're tired of you guys, okay? It's always about money, threats, all of this stuff. It's ridiculous. Do what we say or we'll ruin your life. We're going to call up all our friends and we'll just start writing hit pieces about you and we'll destroy you. Do what we say or we'll have you canceled. We'll have your sponsorships dropped. Do what we say or we'll make sure that you're fired. We'll put pressure so that you can't earn an income. If you're still not going to listen to us and you survive that, we're going to sue you for everything you have. You guys suck, okay? We don't care about your money. We are tired of it. This reveals who you are, not who I am. The truth should be enough. I've offered him my platform. If there is more you'd like to say, Bill, things you'd like to clarify, again, my platform is yours, even though I know you're so highfalutin and above us. He even says in that tweet, by the way, he's like, and the fact that she monetized her video, something along those lines, like talking about yesterday's episode, oh my God, how can she read ads? Oh, are you the same Bill Ackman that made an absurd amount of money while we were in COVID lockdowns and we couldn't work? Are you the same Bill Ackman who like turned that into like billions? I'm pretty sure you are. So maybe check yourself, okay? I'm so sick of this. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. Are we allowed to do that?
There's a lot going on right now, and Candace Owens is spilling the beans, boy. And I see people subscribing right now. That damn like button, subscribe right now. People trying to get to 73,000 subscribers a day. People running into the building. We're live every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Now, let me get to it right now. People in the chat, if you got something to say, you can call into the show. We're going to get that going as well. And the last piece I'm going to show you before I move on to Jimmy Campbell is this. The Jimmy Kimmel. Watch this clip one more time. You just joined us around. You didn't see this. Watch it.
I've been working with Charlie since 2017. We held the first black leadership summit at the White House for black conservatives to go. Never has happened in the history of the country. Charlie's idea, the white man you talking about, his idea was to galvanize. And you know who helped us do it? For you suckers out there, you know who helped us do it? We got one black man to donate us money to get all those kids out. We pay every single one of their airfare. We put them up in a hotel, and some of them ain't never been to the White House before. Some of them ain't never put on a dress before. They ain't never had an occasion where they can dress up before. We pay for every one of them to get there. One black man gave 20 grand. Who was helping us raise money to get black people to the White House? White people. The man that stood next to me that would go to fundraiser to fundraiser, the woman that stood next to me to go from fundraiser to fundraiser to tell people about the mission that Charlie Kirk started was number white people. And then you turn around, that man ain't never been racist to me. Charlie ain't got a racist bone in his body. Y'all Negroes don't want to hear the truth from a black man. The funny thing is, you claim that it's bad that people are honoring Charlie Kirk and he was much better of a man than George Floyd.
That was an important message I had to show again today because I said, you know what? You can praise a lot of people, but the most important thing is praising someone who's a good person, right? Good and bad things happen in life. And I said this, George Floyd should not have been killed, right? If he was killed, if he overdosed, I don't know. But the point is, he's gone. Wish he wasn't. Charlie Kirk, wish he wasn't. But who's a role model? Who's a role model? People in the chat right now, did you love Charlie Kirk or what, or did you not like him? I'm looking at the chat right now. Excuse me. And shout out to the people subscribing right now.
New subscriber.
If it's your first time watching the chat right now, put first time. Shout out to the 2,500 people in the chat right now. If you're watching for the first time, put first time. Everybody's going to shout you out. All the beautiful people are going to say your name right now. You see people for the first time, send them a freaking message right now. Matter of fact, if you're watching live right now, also in the building right now, I see some people coming in, dropping super chats. Let me make that be known real quick. Let me pull this up on the screen real quick. Shout out right now. We got a super chat coming in the building. Another one. If I miss them, I apologize. The user Mac in the building. Make some noise! Why do people think, here's the message, people in the chat, take a look. Why do you think he was a racist? Because he's talked about the DEI. He said, look, you know, if I got on a plane If he got on a plane, he saw a black person as a pilot, he wanted to make sure they were qualified. Why? Because obviously people have quotas to fill, trying to make sure that people have an equal opportunity. If you're a white person, you're a black person, and you're just as good, you're both great, you both deserve the job. The problem is when you start to try to fill a quota and you start to just bypass people to get to somebody to fill a quota, that's where the problem lies. If I have a pilot, I want someone who's the best flying that damn plane. I got me and my family, my kids on the plane, right? I don't give a damn what color you are. I don't care where you're from. Can you fly the plane? That's the question. If you're watching live, you get what I'm saying right now. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Let's get to 700 likes right now. And then it's like playing basketball. He made this very clear. You guys know what I'm talking about. He said, look, he flipped it. He goes, how about this? Let's play basketball. And you got a team you got to pick out there. And you go, hey, let's get 2 of these white guys, but you're bypassing 2 of these black guys over here, which are better. Don't pick those guys. Pick the 2 black guys. They're better at basketball. Don't try to fill a quota. Pick the best person for the job. Right or wrong? In the chat, what I'm saying right now, I love and appreciate you. Chris, I see people that are new in the chat. Robert, we appreciate you. By the way, I will 100% be shouting all you guys out. Our new network in our studio has been acting crazy, which is why seeing all the messages in the chat, I can't see everything. That's why. I appreciate you. Everyone in the building right now, where are you from? Drop your states in the chat right now. We're pushing 730 likes right now. Listen, people watching live, if you're in the building and you got your phone like this watching me, double tap your screen right now. Let's get to 1,000 likes on this damn show. Why? A, Charlie Kirk, rest in peace. B, Republican Democrats, we got to come together regardless how you spin it. You want to know why? We go to war right now with China. We go to war right now with Russia. You better turn left and turn right and go, hey, Republicans, Democrats, we're fighting this shit together. Am I right or wrong? We're fighting this war together. So we got to come together. I don't give a damn where you're from. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what side in the chat right now. I don't care if you're a Trump supporter or not. If we go to war, we all better be together. If you're a Trump supporter in the chat right now, put Trump in the chat right now. And if you're not, put impeach if you don't like him. I want to see what you're saying right now. In the building, Carwin, how you feel? Let me see. Hold on. Let me send this message. Let me see who the hell's in the chat. Corwin in the building, how you feeling? By the way, I'm going to say all your names in here. You come to the chat. Over 200,000 views a day.
New subscriber.
Make some noise!
And if you're sitting at home right now like me, right now, sitting in home base, I'm in my studio. We're called home base right now because I got my black dress shorts on, got my sport coat. I love to tell you, I got a full suit on. If I stood up right now, you start laughing. I'm just telling you, start laughing right now. Got this damn sport coat on. But if you're stressed out at home right now, sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day.
Do whatever the hell you got to do to make yourself feel better. I love and appreciate you. Now let's get to some of these clips I want to finish with. Let's get to Jimmy Kimmel right now. People in the chat right now watching live, let's get to Jimmy Kimmel. And I know right now, some of these buttons right here look a little crazy. You might not be able to see the whole damn thing on the bottom of the screen. But let's get to Jimmy Kimmel right now. Let me see if you guys can see it right now. Here we go. Jimmy Kimmel. Fired why? Right in the chat right now. Jimmy Kimmel. Fired why? I'll break it down for you right now. Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he gets up there every day and he has a comedy show, right? What's he do all day long? Talks bad about Trump every damn day, right? You talking bad about your president every day, right? And shout out in the chat right now. JMP, baby, we appreciate you.
Make some noise!
He said, I'm not American, but I support Donald Trump 100%. Rip Charlie Kirk. We love and appreciate you. Everybody in the chat right now, put Charlie Kirk right now for the supporter right there. The JMP came in from another freaking country. Drop your country in the chat right now. Where the hell are you from, everybody? What country are you from? Everybody right now, if you're from the USA, put USA in the chat right now. If you're from another country, put your country in the chat right now as I dive into this. Jimmy Kimmel gets fired, right? Hope I spelled the freaking name right. And people are like, why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because Jimmy Kimmel got up there every damn day and he talked about Republicans, basically. And then when he talked about Democrats, he had some comedy out there, but he had that trigger pulse on Trump all the time, right? And then Jimmy Kimmel passed away. What do you do at that? Charlie Kirk passed away. What should Jimmy Kimmel do? Get up there and say, look, what a great person. What a great person. Why? Because he was a debater. He went out there. He let people have a voice. Listen, Charlie Kirk let people have a voice that you would not have had on his platform. He took his microphone. He would speak. Here's how we felt. He put the microphone down. Bang, you talk. You know how hard that is, even in a relationship with your freaking wife? You're like, I don't want you to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk on both sides. You know how I'm feeling in the chat. He got fired, and people are like, well, why would he get fired? Freedom of speech, right? Or why when someone goes out there and pretends they're getting killed or someone laughs about Charlie Kirk dying, why should they get fired? Well, let me tell you something. There's a lot of different things you could say on air, and right now a lot of things are changing, right? There are shows out there where you have morality clauses. You got to kind of chill a little bit. You can say what you want to say, freedom of speech, but there comes a point in time where you have to have ethics and morals. And I think, I'll be honest with you, whether you love, in the chat right now, you love Jimmy Kimmel or no? In the chat, love Jimmy Kimmel or no? In the building right now. Shout out to the 210,000 people watching the show today.
Make some noise!
I do not believe for one, like you go to any other country in the world, go out there and make fun of your president every day. Watch what happens, right? What do you think's going to happen? You're going to go out there and talk shit on Trump every day? Hey, this guy's this. This guy's that. Okay, obviously it's going to come back to haunt you. Hey, make a joke, move on, right? You don't want to talk about white people every day or just black people every day or just Spanish people every day or just Republicans every day or just Democrats every day. If you're a comedian, you better spread it out. You watch the best of the best. And in no way, shape, or form am I giving you the order. I'm just giving you an example right now. Comedians like Cat Williams, they get out there and they say funny things. But they talk about everybody, right? And I'm just giving you one just to say one. But all the comedians in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. If you get up there, you just talk about white people all day long, you're not going to be loved that well. You just talk about black people all day. You gotta spread out your argument. Jimmy Kimmel really focused on Donald Trump and just the comedy behind not liking him. And so it's going to come back to haunt you. It is what it is in the chat. The new user, Mac, I appreciate the super chat.
Make some noise!
He said, freedom of speech, sure, but there are repercussions for what you choose to say and do. I agree 100%. Freedom of speech is amazing, but there comes a point in time where you're like, yo, come on, hey, tone it down a little bit because, like, you know what I'm saying? There's just there's an ethic and moral to business practice. And I know if I right now, if it starts buffering, I apologize. It's been out of control. We're fixing the internet, and I apologize. But Jimmy Kimmel, whether you love him or hate him, he started to cross the line. It's freedom of speech, don't get me wrong. Let me say that. It's freedom of speech. Say what you want to say. He didn't hurt anybody. But there comes a point in time where it will start to haunt you and start to hurt you. And I know right now we're buffering, and I apologize for that. It's going to get fixed next week. The new internet connection's rolling in. And I just want to say on this topic, should he have been fired, canceled? Maybe not, right? Realistically, maybe not canceled. Maybe not done indefinitely. But the reality is, Jimmy Kimmel went out there and he just hated on Trump so much. That's the leader of your country, whether you love it or not. And I'm just saying, I don't think he should have been terminated just because of freedom of speech. But the reality is, there starts to have repercussions. You keep on hitting that pulse, keep hitting that pulse. It just happens, is all I'm saying. Before I end the show today, and I know that the shit's buffering, and I get it, and the shit's messing up, and I apologize. We're trying to fix that issue. If you're watching live in the chat today, I greatly appreciate you. And we're talking about, obviously, we're going to end the show today, Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens. We're going to end the show today with this last piece of the pie I want to tell you. And I know it's buffering. The internet is shitty. I get it. But I'm going to end the show with this right now so you guys understand. Charlie Kirk was assassinated by someone who we probably believe, probably shouldn't have done it, right? And now they're questioning the shooter. Like, was this the actual shooter, right? And that's where now it's starting to get crazy. People in the live, if you're watching live right now and it's buffering, I apologize. Smack that damn like button and subscribe. Without you, there's no show, and I sincerely apologize for that. We are fixing the network. I'm very sorry about that. But I want to show you a couple clips right here if we can get through this last piece. I'm hoping that this damn thing will fix itself. And if it doesn't, I sincerely apologize. Refresh your screens, people. I'm refreshing mine, trying to get this done properly. I'm going to show you this last clip, which I think you guys need to see one last time. If you didn't see it, I'm going to show you how he passed and what happened. And again, I apologize for the buffering. We're getting that fixed this week. But take a look at this real quick. And after you take a look at this, I'm going to sign off, and I'll be back on here on Monday. But take a look at this.
Here's what Erica wants me to relate on Sunday. This is going to be the hard part, but maybe there. Now, here's what Erica wants me to relate on Sunday. This is going to be the hard part, but maybe also the comforting part. Charlie Kirk was literally like a son to me. I have 3 sons. He was like my 4th son. My 3 sons are a little bit older than Charlie. He was like my 4th son. So when he was hit, if your son got hit, what would you do? What would you do? I got in the car. Because if there was any way I could save him, I had to do something. And I couldn't just, just take him. You guys got it. So they got him into the side of the car. It was an SUV. It was the SUV we took over. And I'm on one side, and there's actually some video of this. Somebody was taking video of this. I'm on one side of the car, the right side, and they're getting Charlie in. So I run over to the other side, but the guy who was dragging him in is now blocking that entrance. So at that point, I run around to the back. I pop the back gate open, and I jump in the back. The car lurches forward. Apparently somebody jumped in the car. So the car lurches forward. So I almost fall out of the car, or the SUV. Then I grab the thing and close it. And there's 5 of us in the car now. Justin is driving. Dan is up front with That's where he was. Now, it is true. When we got to the hospital, Rick has got him. Rick's on my left, and Brian is there, and I'm coming over the back seat, and Charlie's laid out in front, just right in front of me. And Charlie's so tall, we can't close the door. We drove 4 miles, I don't know, it's 4 something miles, all the way to the hospital with the door open. To this day, I don't know how Brian stayed in the car, because we're just, and I'm yelling, come on, Charlie, come on, come on. Meanwhile, my phone is still on. My son and daughter-in-law are hearing this whole thing. And his security team, again, Justin, Dan, Brian, and Rick, they love Charlie. But they were much cooler than I mean, they're just carrying out, they're calmly, but they're swiftly doing exactly what they were trained to do. Rick starts praying out loud. I'm praying out loud. We're yelling, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. My son's hearing all this. And we're doing the best we can to navigate traffic. This is not a highway. We're on surface streets. And suddenly there's an ambulance coming toward us. And there was conversation in the car. Should we stop? We're like, no, just keep going. Just keep going. The doctor later said that was the right thing to do. Ambulance goes by us. We're still heading to the hospital, trying to get there. At one point, somebody says, let's get there in one piece, because we're cutting through intersections. You know, we're just beeping the horn. This is not a emergency vehicle. There's no lights. There's none of this. And I go, we got to start CPR. So I try and start that. Now, Charlie wasn't there. His eyes were fixed. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking past me right into eternity. He was with Jesus already. He was killed instantly and felt absolutely no pain. That's what I was told later. But of course, we had to try. And by the way, there was just nothing any of us could do about it. We were giving him CPR, but nothing was happening. It wasn't like if we had better first aid or we had better medical facilities or we were faster to the hospital, we could have saved him. We couldn't. So if that's any comfort at all, Charlie didn't suffer. He was gone. He was with Jesus, absent from the body, present with the Lord. That's where he was. Now, it is true, when we got to the hospital and they started working on him right away, they did get a pulse back. And so Rick and I were just, everyone's praying. We're just praying for a miracle. We had a small sliver of hope. And the doctor later said that we got a pulse because Charlie was a very healthy man, but the shot was catastrophic.
I apologize for all that. I know all you beautiful people hanging out with us in the live stream. Tons of people in the chat. Greatly appreciate you today. I know it was buffering and it went crazy. Honestly, I apologize for that. Make sure that like button, subscribe. We had a shit ton of people join our show today, which I greatly appreciate. I will show you if you're watching live right now, smack that like button, subscribe. And if you have social media, the people that hung out with us through the buffering, you guys are absolutely amazing. If you have social media, Brandon Mason Show right now, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, go right now. Follow me. I'll follow you back. I'll add you on there right now. Go take a look at what we were talking about today. All I'm saying is this. Candace Owens is putting it out there right now on the line, putting her life on the line. Is it smart? Maybe. Is it not smart? Maybe. I'll tell you what, she's not scared. Whether she's a Republican or she's a Democrat or she's an independent, she's standing up for what's right. And what's right is here. Here's the truth. This is what really happened to Charlie Kirk, and these are his real friends. And these are the people that may or not, these are the people that may not be his friends. That's all I'm saying right now in the chat. If you're watching live in the building, thank you so much for joining our show. Without you, there is no show. The Brandon Mason Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The buffering on our show today was a pain in the ass. And for all of you that stuck here through this shit,